Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers, especially those viewers who are grade 6 students and who are currently studying from me at school as well. I welcome you on my channel. So, as discussed in the online class as well, that I will be covering exercise 12B on my YouTube channel. So, here is the video for especially those students who missed on many of the questions because of the internet issues, so you can watch it here. Exercise 12b question 1 till question number 9 will be done in this video. So let's look at question number 1, which is fill in the blanks, which is the most interesting thing we like about in mathematics. So because it's easy and you have to find the blanks. What is the correct option? You have to write in the blank, right? So the first blank is the dash is a distance around a figure. As we know, for example, if this is a square, so as we learned that the boundary length or the distance along the boundary is called perimeter. So we can say the perimeter is the distance around a figure. So the first blank will be perimeter. Right? Now, if you come to question number 2, the area of square with each side measuring 4 centimeter. So you already know the formula for area, and you know one more thing, that the sides of a square are equal. So in this case, one side is given 4, so that means the other side will also be 4. So you can say 4 centimeter multiplied by 4 centimeter is 16 centimeter square, right? Now coming to the third fill in the blanks, the perimeter of a rectangle is calculated by the formula. See, a rectangle has two opposite sides equal, right? So one side is L, another side is L. One side is B, another side is B. You can write the formula like this, as well as you can write it like there are two L's, right? So you can say 2L plus 2B, right? Now coming to part 4, the formula for calculating the area of a rectangle is. Now area is the space that is covered inside and the shape, right? In this case we have rectangle. This is the length, this is the width. So what will be the area? The area is the space that is occupied inside, right? So that will be L multiplied by W, right? Now coming to part 5, the perimeter of an equilateral triangle with each side 3 centimeters is. See, it's an equilateral triangle. Equilateral, as the name suggests, it is a triangle that has all the sides equal. For example, if this is 3, this will also be 3, this will be also 3. If this is 3, this is also 3, this is also 3. So the perimeter of equilateral triangles with each side 3 centimeter will be, you just have to add the lengths. 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9. So in this case the unit will be centimeter, because as you are adding the numbers the unit will remain the same, and in multiplication you will write it in the power form, right? Question number 2. In question number 2 you have to state whether the following statements are true or false. Now the first one is, the area of rectangular field measuring 50 by 15 meter is 750 meters square. All you need to do is you have to apply the formula area is equal to L multiplied by B, and you multiply these number 50 multiplied by 15. So what is 50 multiplied by 15? You can check here. It is 750. So that means he is right, 750. And then what is the unit? Look, meter, meter. So it will be meter square, right? Meter square. For example, if he has written here centimeter square, in that case it would be wrong. Now it is correct because he has written the number as well as the unit correctly. So we will write D here because it's true. Now the second one, The perimeter of an equilateral triangle with each side 5 meter long is 25. Now, when you will add 5 three times, because talking about triangle, triangle has three sides, right? So 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15. So here it is 25, so that means it is wrong because he has multiplied it. We don't multiply in perimeter, we add the numbers in perimeter. So the third one, if the side of a square measures 2 centimeters, perimeter is 8. So we know that a square has 4 sides. So what we will do, we will add 2 4 times, or we can multiply 2 by 4, which will give us 8, and the unit is also written correctly for 8 centimeter, which is correct. So that means we will write T here. Coming to the next one, the area of a triangle is found by multiplying the measurement of its side. Okay, so the area of rectangle, basically in our class we have not discussed it, but the area of triangle is half L multiplied by B, right? Now in this case, the area of triangle is found by multiplying the measurement of its side. Yeah, it is, but it's also divided by 2. He has not mentioned that it's divided by 2, so we will consider this as false, right? Now the 5 part, the area of square with each side of 1 centimeter is 4 centimeter square. Of course it's not possible, because if the side length is 1, how can the area be 4? The perimeter can be 4 centimeter, but the area cannot be 4 centimeters square. The area is 1 centimeter square if each side has 1 centimeter length. So this is false. Okay, question number 3. Find the perimeter of each of the following. The first one is square of side 8 centimeter. Then we have rectangle of side this and this. A triangle of side 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. A rectangle with length measuring 8 centimeter and breadth half of the length. An equilateral triangle with each side 5.5 centimeter. Okay, I will be solving question number 3, 4, and 5. I believe question number part 1 and 2 are simple. So I would request you guys to solve it and write the answer in the comment box. Okay, write the answer in the comment box. I will be solving question number 3. A triangle has side length, even this is simple, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. These are the length of triangle. Okay, question number 3. Now you have to find the perimeter. Perimeter is the boundary length. That means you have to add the lengths of the boundary, that is 4 cm, 5 cm, and 3 cm, which will give you 5 plus 4 is 9, 12 centimeter. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12. So the perimeter is 12 centimeter. Now when you come to question number 4, it is saying you have to find the perimeter of rectangle whose length is 8 centimeter. What is the length? The length is 8 centimeter, and the breadth is half of the length. What will be half of the length? Half of this length will be 8 divided by 2, that is 4, right? So that means the breadth is 4 centimeter. Now if you will find the perimeter, what you will do is you will add 8 cm, 8 cm, and 4 cm, 4 cm, because this is your rectangle, right? This is your rectangle. If one side is 8 cm, this is also 8 cm. If this side is 4 cm, this side is also 4 cm. So we will add all of these sides, and you will get 8 plus 8 is 16, 24 centimeter, right? Let's recheck it again. 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 plus 4 is 24 cm. Yes. Now moving to part 5, we have an equilateral triangle with side 5.5, and we have to find the perimeter. Now as I told in the question 1, that equilateral triangle means the triangle with equal sides, right? So if one side is 5.5, that means the other two sides will also be 5.5. So 5.5 plus 5.5 plus 5.5, it will be, see, 5, 10, 15. And then you have 5 plus 5 is 1 and 1.5. So it will be 16.5, right? Or you can do it like this: 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5. 5, 10, 15, right? Oh, I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, and this one is 16. So it will be 16.5, right? And what will be the unit? The unit will be centimeter. Okay, now this figure is a little different, but the procedure is again the same. You have to find the perimeter. The perimeter means the boundary length. The boundary length in each of these figure is given, right? Let's find the first one. So in the first case, you have to find the perimeter. That is, you have to add all the lengths. That is 4 meter plus 5.2 meter plus, sorry, it's given 4 meter. It's basically 4 centimeter, right? It is 4 centimeter. Now 5.2 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. So it will give you, add the whole numbers first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. And there is a 0.2, so 15.2 centimeter, right? Now coming to the next one. The next one is also done in a similar way. You have to simply add the lengths, that is 6 meter plus 7 meter plus 10 meter plus 5 meter plus 12 meter plus 20 meter and plus 10 meter. You just have to add these, and when you will add these, you will get 70 meters as the perimeter, right? Okay, now in question number 5, we have a word problem which states a rectangular piece of land measures 8 meter by 5 meter. That means 8 meter is the length and 5 meter is the breadth. It is to be fenced with 4 lines of wire. You have to fence it with 4 lines of wire. What length of the wire is needed? Okay, let's do it. We have a rectangular land, right? And one side is 8 meters and the width is 5 meters, right? Now he says that you have to fence it with 4 lines of wire. That is, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just giving you examples. It will be in rectangular shape, right? So you have to fence it with 4 lines of wire. So what you will do is you have to fence it around the land, right? So that means you are basically being asked to find the perimeter. So when you will find the perimeter will be, perimeter is equal to 8 meter plus 8 meter plus 5 meter plus 5 meter. 8 plus 8 is 16 meter. 5 plus 5 is 10 meter, which will give you 26 meters, right? Now he says you have to fence it with 4 lines of wire. So that means the length of the wire that we require is, we have to multiply, we will be multiplying 26 with 4, because this is 26 is the perimeter, right? And 4 is the line of wire we require. So we have to see how much wire, what is the length of the wire which we require. So 4 multiplied by 26 will give us that requirement. So 4 6 is 24 and this is 104. Okay, so 104 meter is the length of wire we require to fence it around this land, right? This was question number 5. Now let's move to question number 6. Now question number 6 says a rectangular garden is 105 meter by 75 meter. How many rounds of garden will a boy complete if he runs 3600 meters? So firstly, you again see, it's talking about rounds. How many rounds of this garden will the boy complete? So that means we need the perimeter in this case as well, because it's talking about the round, that is this surrounding, right? he has to round around that garden, right? So what you will do is, you again have to, it's up to you, you draw the rectangle. One side is 105 meter and one is 75. What you have to do is, you have to first find the perimeter. So the perimeter will be 105 plus 105 plus 75 plus 75, and when you will add these, you will get 360 meters, right? So this is the perimeter of the garden, right? Now the boy has to run, or no, balki, the boy is running 36 meter, or if he runs 3600 meter, this is the total he is talking about. 3600 runs, or he runs 3600 meters, right? Now we know that the perimeter is 360 meter. So to know that how many rounds of the garden he has taken, what we will do is, we will divide 3600 by 360, and we will get 36 1 is 36 and 36 10 is 360, 10, right? So it will be 10 rounds. Or another way you can do it is, we know that the perimeter is 360, and 360 multiplied by dash is 3600 meter. He has to run this meters, right? He has to run 3600 meter. So how many rounds should he take? So 360 meters multiplied by which number is 3600? 360 meter multiplied by 10 is 3600 meter. So that means if he takes 10 rounds, he will be running for 3600 meters, right? Now moving to the next question, I will erase this and I will solve it here. Okay, the next question says, calculate the perimeter of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 15 meter and 12 meter respectively. Find the cost of fencing the field at the rate of 25 per meter. Now again, he has asked you to find the perimeter. So you directly have to find the perimeter. Now the length of the rectangle is 15. That means you have to do 15 meters plus 15 meters. And what is the breadth? 12. 12 meter plus 12 meter, right? 15 plus 15 will give you 30 meter, and 12 plus 12 will give you 24 meter, and collectively it will give you 54 meters, right? Now you have to find the cost of fencing field at the rate of 25 per meter. If the cost of 1 meter is, for example, 25 rupees, what will be the cost of fencing? What will be the cost of fencing the complete rectangle? So the perimeter is 54, right? So what you will do is, if the cost of fencing the field is 25 per meter, what you will do is, you will multiply the perimeter with 25, and this will be the total cost, right? So when you will multiply it, 54 25, let's see what you get. 2350, right? So the cost of fencing the field at the rate of 25 will be 2350 rupees. So you have to find the cost. So what you will do is, write here the cost. So it will be rupees 2350, or you can write at the end that the cost of fencing the field is 2350 rupees, right? So this is how you do it. Okay, coming to question number 8, we have to find the area of rectangle whose dimensions are these. So this question again is very easy. So I will be selecting two of the question which I will solve here. One is question 3, one is question 4. I would like you to solve these two questions by yourself, part 1 and 2, and write the answer in the comment box so that I can check your answers. So now let's solve part 3. And part 3 says the length is 5 and the breadth of the rectangle is 3.5. You have to find the area. So area is equal to, as we know, L multiplied by B, right? So L is 5 and B is 3.5. When we multiply 3.5 with 5, we get 17.5, right? So 17.5, and what will be the unit? Here we have meter, here we also have meter, so 2 meters will become meter square. So the area is 17.5 meter square of this rectangular field. Now coming to the last question, we have the length as 4.5 meters and we have the breadth as 2 meter 25 centimeter. Now here there is one problem, and that problem is we have this unit in meter, but here we have mixed units. We have meter as well as centimeter. So that means to make this meters, we need to convert this 25 centimeter also into meters. We also know one thing, that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, right? So now we have to convert 25 centimeter into meters. Now see, you must know that centimeter is a smaller unit and meter is a bigger unit. Normally, when we have to convert centimeter or smaller unit into a bigger unit, what we do is we divide that number by the whatever the conversions we have used. For example, in this case, we have to convert 25 centimeter to meter, and we know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So what we will do is we will divide 25 by 100 and we will get 0.25. You can do it here, like we have 100 here and we have 25 here, right? The number in the denominator is written outside and the number which is in the numerator will be written inside. Now you have to write a point. You have to like start with applying a point here because the number is 25 is less than 100. So we will bring a point here and then we will add a 0 here. So 100 multiplied by 2 is 200. Now 250 minus 200 is 50. Again we will increase 1 0 and 100 multiplied by 5 is 500. This is how we do it. So that means now we have converted the 25 centimeter into meters. Now see, what we will do is we will add them together. We have 2 meters already in meters and now we have converted 25 into meters also, so 0.25 will be added with this and you will get 2.25 meters, right? Now what we will do is, for finding the area, we will multiply these two numbers together. That is, length is, what is the length? The length is 4.5 and the breadth is now 2.25. Okay, what I need you to do is I want you to multiply these two numbers without even writing the point first. Okay, 225 and 45, so that it will be easier for you. 5 5 is 25, 5 2 is 10 11 12, and 5 2 is 10 11, 4 5 is 20, and 4 2 is 8 9 10, 4 2 is 8 and 9. This is what we get: 5 2 1 9 and 10. 10125, right? 10125, and we have meter with this, centimeter, meter square, right? And we got 10125 meters square. Now there is one more thing, is we skipped the point here, but by the end when we get the answer we will again place the point. Now see, after point here we have one number and after point here we have two numbers, 2 plus 1, 3, right? So that means the point will be placed here, 1, 2, 3, before three numbers, right? This is how you do it. So in this way it will also be easier for you to place the point when you multiply the numbers without writing the point, and later when you get the answer, then write the point. See how we did it? After the decimal we have one number, 5, and after this decimal we have two numbers. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So that means we will place the point before three numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, right here. So the answer we get is 10.125 meters square. Okay, dear student, as we are now done with question number 1 till question number 9, and we are left with question number 10 till 16, I will be uploading this in my next video. So I hope so you understood question number 1 till question number 9. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment box below. Do subscribe to my channel and always keep asking questions. Take care. Bye bye.